Right now, a warm one, and we're going to be taking a look at the tropics as well. And air quality been a little compromised today. It's an Ozone Action Day. Do what you can to spare the air. Let's take a live look over Calaveras Lake with a fair amount of cloud cover. No rain today. So with the clouds showing up, we know that the high not flexing its muscle just yet. Here's what we're tracking. The Ozone Action Day. Remember, here's how you spare the air. You reduce emissions right now and until 7 p.m. Once we get out of daytime heat, then let her rip. You know, that's the best time to cut the grass or refuel your car, because when you're emitting all those kind of, pollutants into the atmosphere and those emissions, then it gets cooked up in daytime heat, and we don't have a lot of wind speed out there. And so it really creates a lot of bad ozone, bad for breathing. All right, second up on what we're tracking is a tropical low, still not developed. This is expected to develop in the Bay of Campeche. And as you can see, National Hurricane Center has now updated it to a medium chance in 7 days, a 40% chance of developing, and it would mean a lot of coastal rain, 3 to 4 inches. And now we're seeing this come up a little bit farther to the north. You can see up to about Floresville with some 1-inch totals over the next 7 days. Rain pretty limited today. A couple of isolated showers in eastern and southern Bexar County, but if we move to southern Atascosa County, Three Rivers, now we've got a few little downpours down near Beeville as well, and those will last just about another couple of hours once we get out of daytime heating. Here's why Vanessa was inside at HEB Plus. 95. It feels like 101. And see what the winds are doing? When they're only at 3 miles per hour, that's why we can't get all those emissions out. Dew point at 70, and it's going to be staying pretty high. But speaking of those emissions, remember, ozone is good up high, protecting us from the ozone layer, from the ultraviolet rays of the sun, the ozone layer, but bad nearby. Good up high, bad nearby. So you don't want to be breathing ozone. So do everything you can to reduce emissions. High pressure in control. So beneath the high, that's trapping everything. Remember, sinking air motion with high pressure and keeping us on the dry side. That's why we don't really have any rain in the forecast. Temperature wise, we're a little above seasonal average. Randolph's at 98, Calaveras 97, Devine 96, 94 at Bandera. Here in the city, 95 feels like 101, feels like 102 at Seguin. How about New Braunfels? It feels like 107. Eagle Pass 108, George West 111, and dew points are staying in the 70s right on through Father's Day weekend. All right, 7-day forecast from our city skyline, pair of 97s to wrap up the week, and then 98 on Father's Day with skies partly cloudy. So we're bringing in the rain chance. This is going to be the tropical rains that could impact us, 10, maybe up to about a 30% chance by about this time next week.